Today is August 1st, 1997. I'm standing here in my kitchen, washing dishes. You hear? Yeah, those are the dishes that someone was supposed to wash. But I'm just recording this tape just to talk about life, living in the 90s. Everybody's doing their own thing. Discos, dance music, some of everything. It's nice. Of course, I think the 80s were a lot better, though. I just wanted to make a tape just to see how I was doing, today, and maybe listen to it like 5 or 2, 3, whatever, some couple of years later or so, and see how I was doing, and see what's changed in my life. Right now, I'm 16 years old. I'm trying to get a job at Burger King. I went for an interview on Monday, and I prayed before I went. Oh, and I just got my license, too, about 2 days ago. I took another test on Tuesday, but I failed it because of a 3-point turn. And to make it so bad, I did one before I went to the place, but I didn't know what it was called. But I failed, and the next day I went to the one on my side of town and took it. And my favorite show right now is In Person. It's Maureen O'Boyle. I can't help it. I just like her. There's just something I feel whenever I see her. I don't know. Oh, and if someone's listening to this tape, I don't want them to listen, so get off right now. This is my tape. It's mine only. Only person who listens to it is me. But, as I was saying, that show is good. It's a talk show. It comes on at 11 right now. 11 in the morning. And I like to watch it. It's an hour-long show. See, that's another big thing in the 90s, talk shows. Everybody wants to have their own show. Maybe one day I might have mine. That's the phone. Hold on a minute. Yeah, that was the security place calling about my dad. They say he hasn't made it there yet. I hope nothing's wrong. I don't want there to be nothing wrong at all. I just hope he got stuck in traffic or something. I'm trying to graduate in 99. I don't want to graduate in 2000. Plus, that's the year I'm supposed to graduate, 1999. Because I failed the second grade back in 1989. But it was a learning experience. So I learned from my mistake. In fact, past year when I was in the 9th grade, I was on the honor roll 2 times. And I missed having all A's by 1 grade. I don't know how that happened. I ended up getting a B in gym, and I dressed out every single day. I think it was because of my behavior, though. I would always run around and stuff acting crazy. Just let everybody see the kid in me. Because you're only young once, so enjoy it. I enjoy it sometimes, and a lot of times I don't. Oh, and today, I drove on the interstate by myself for the first time. Sure, I drove by myself before, but on the interstate. I had to follow my dad, though, in our truck. It was fun. I was listening to the radio, had the radio up loud, singing, yelling, doing what a teenager does. I hope this year is good, and I hope I can graduate early. And I hope I pass a high school competency test, SHCT, with flying colors. Because I need to get on with my life. That's why I want to work at Burger King. I want to maybe save up some money, maybe get a car like January 1999. I want a Ford Escort LX91. That'll be good for a first car for me. 4-door. White or black. Black or white. Whatever. And, see, what else? Yeah, I plan on paying about, say, 4 to 5 grand. That'll be good. I'll save up my money, and who knows, I might even move out when I'm 17 or 18. That's if I graduate early. I want to move to New York City. I always have been infatuated with New York City. And I always wanted to live there since I can remember. And I would get tickets to In Person with Maureen O'Boyle. I like that show a lot. I hope it stays on this year. I don't want it to get canceled. That's a good show. Oh yeah, and she's also single. She keeps on saying that. Thinks she's ready for a husband. Say, do you mind dating a 16-year-old? I'm just kidding. But I would love to meet her. I don't know. Who knows? A year from now, this crush might be over. But I can say whatever I want right now. because I'm alone by myself. Soon, there's going to be a couple of gaps in the tape because I got to go and take a bath. Personal grooming, whatever you call it. Just let me hear this tape and see how it sounds. See what I've been saying. Okay, I'm back at the mic. I'll let you hear some of the show. This was about hypnosis, putting people under hypnosis. Here you go.
Well, maybe he can go to some hypnotherapy and learn how to loosen up and dance when he goes to parties. Can people use this at home?
That's Maureen O'Boyle talking.
Or David, can people do this on their own?
Wow.
I think the point is people are already doing this on their own. If you've ever had the experience of waking up in the morning just before your alarm clock goes off, you hear the click and then the alarm clock goes off, what wakes you up is a suggestion you've given yourself the night before. So what I might say to people is,
I can't even wake up early.
Suggestions you're already giving yourself, and be sure they're the ones that you want. If, for example, you tell yourself that you
can't take tests, we don't want to hear him talk.
Anxious,
no offense.
With somebody who works on our staff, and they said that their father was actually fired from a job back in the 60s because he was helping students.
I wonder how old she is.
By putting them underneath.
Oh, and don't think I'm a pervert or nothing like that.
Can you use hypnosis to induce autonomic changes like perspiration, blood pressure?
Absolutely, and that's a very important part of our work because with dental work,
this was a show I recorded.
People will not need anesthesia if they are.
Oh, and I plan on recording this every day.
Decrease their bleeding.
While I'm at
school. A research project with hemophiliacs who were able to decrease their bleeding through blood disorder.
All right, that's enough.
How do we learn for ourselves, though? One of the ways, very simply.
Okay. You know what I just thought about? This very exact day, 8 years ago, 1989, we moved into our apartment because we had to wait to get this house. We had to wait till the closing. I remember my big sister was crying because she didn't want to live there. But we had some fun times in there. It was fun. That was a great year, though, even though I failed. It really was. I'll take it to the laundry room with my dog, Snowball. Snowball! Snowball! I'm recording. Say something. You don't want to say nothing? Come on, bark. Do something. Come on, bark. I'm not going to pay any attention to you. I feel like I'm ignoring you till you bark. Come on. Snowball. Just let me know when you're ready. Because I will be ready. Well, I have a lot of tape left, so let me take a little time to tell you about myself. I'm 16 years old. My address right now, my present address is, I have 2 siblings, my oldest sister, my little sister. See, I don't have a middle name. And my parents, they were born in the 50s. So back then they didn't believe in giving people middle names. So I guess they did that with me. They didn't give me a middle name. I gotta go real quick and take a bath. Gotta keep clean. Guess I'll talk to you when I get back. Well, I'm back. I really don't know what to say. I know I have so much things to say, but I don't know what to start with first. Well, let's get back on the subject I'm thinking of right now. Maureen O'Boyle. Alright. She also stars in a show called Extra. It tells you about events that are happening around the world and stuff. It informs you about that stuff. It comes on 7:30 weekdays and Saturdays, 6 o'clock to 7. It's a good show, it really is. Whether she's on there or not. I also learned something else yesterday. She likes fish. And everybody who knows me knows that I love fish. I can eat a lot of it when I'm on an empty stomach or if I'm in a good mood. I'll eat any kind of fish, catfish, you name it. But I hate the smell of fish when I'm not eating it. Like tuna or something. Ugh, it stinks. Let's see. I found out yesterday we start school August 19th. It's kind of early. Seems like each year we're starting earlier. I don't like that. I just want to graduate from high school, go to college. I wouldn't mind working with video cameras and stuff. Because I plan on buying me one about 2 years. A little under 2 years, but if I get this job, I'm going to save up $20. Take out $20 and put it toward the money I have for my video camera. Because right now I have about over $100 saved up for it, so I'm going to use that money to get it. And I'm just going to save the other money for a car and for my own place. Because my big sister, she's almost 22 years old and she's still living here. She moved out I think around March to about May, but her and her friend had a disagreement, so they moved out. They split up, So she moved back in here. Been here since. And she's not saving any money either. Eating out a lot of fast food and stuff like Burger King, Rallies, McDonald's. Oh, and Taco Bell. That's her favorite. Taco Bell. And she's not telling anyone. Oh yeah, she also maxed out all of her credit cards. Man, my parents found out, they were mad. Very mad. She wasn't even paying on them. She writing out bad checks and stuff. She owes over $2,000. That much of stuff. She just bought and didn't have the money for it. Now, I never had any problem saving money. I'm cheap. I'm not cheap, but some people would consider me as cheap. I don't consider myself as cheap, though. Why did I even say I was cheap? I don't know. I like to listen to music, play music. I like to play the guitar sometimes. Let's see, what else? I like sports. I like basketball. Football is pretty good. I like to play baseball. I don't play for a team or nothing. I never did. Oh, basketball is my favorite, though. Chicago Bulls are the 1997 champions of the NBA. Led by Michael Jordan. Well, if you hear this tape probably maybe 20, 30 years from now, you probably won't know who he was. But just think of him this way. He's the all-time highest scorer of the NBA right now. I wonder if anyone will beat him one day. I hope not. I think he is the best. He works hard. Plays hard when he's on the court. And let's see, what else? Scottie Pippen, he's pretty good too. He's like another Michael Jordan, but not as good. But he's good though. I think he is. In fact, I think both of them are good players. But enough about basketball, because it's not even basketball season yet. But it's football season. I think the Jaguars, Jacksonville Jaguars, go Jaguars! They have a game, I think on Sunday. I'll just show my Jaguar spirit. Let you guys know that I like them. They got close to going to the Super Bowl last year, but they lost. I was kind of mad. But, let's see, what else? I think they lost to the Pittsburgh Steelers. I can't really remember. I watched the Super Bowl, though. Green Bay won. I was rooting for them anyway. Man, it's almost 11 o'clock. Almost time for the Three Stooges. Tomorrow's Saturday. I'm probably going to be at the store working. Not what I really like to do. I hate to say it, but I don't really like working in the store too much. To be honest. I really don't. I just don't think that's the job for me. Anyways, you should do what you want to make you satisfied. I'm not saying go and shoot someone, nothing like that, but you gotta live your life. Do it. You know what I'm saying. I really don't want to live in Florida. It's too hot here in the winter and stuff. I don't like it. I've been in Florida for 12 years now. Been living in Florida since 1985. When I moved to Key West, Florida. And, Key West was terrible. Hot, 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 year round. Couldn't stand it. On Christmas Day, it would be 90 degrees outside of it. That was too hot. I remember I used to live in Iceland. It used to snow there. I remember that. Hold on a minute. Let me get my thoughts together. Facts. Hey, Snowball's barking. You hear him? Listen. Hold on a minute. Let me get a chance to put my shoes on. Let's just sneak up. Snowball! Snowball! Hey, Poppy! That's just something that me and my little sister like to say at Snowball. Let's see, what else? Tell you some more about myself. My favorite station is 95.1. A lot of people think that you're black. I'm black. And they think that most blacks listen to mostly rap and stuff, that all blacks are supposed to like rap. I think that's a bunch of crap, really, because we should be able to listen to whatever we want. Like that station 95.1, they play mostly pop and rock. And that's what I like. If I like it, I'm going to listen to it. I don't care if it's country. I like some country, too. Leanne Rimes, she's pretty good. I couldn't believe when I found out she was a year younger than me. She looks like she's grown. I used to have a crush on her, too, for about a week. Then came Miss O'Boyle. Ms. O'Boyle. There's Snowball barking again. Let's see, what else? I'm in the family room right now, better known as the den. My house has four bedrooms, a swimming pool, but it looks like a swamp. It's looked like a swamp for the past 3 years. Last time I swam in that pool, I was about 13 years old. Same age as my little sister. I remember that. I think I was in the 7th grade. And now I'm 16. 3 years it's been since I swam in that pool. See, what else? I wonder what I'm going to be doing 10 years from now. I hope I have a good education. I'm well educated. My life is going well. See, 10 years from now I'll be 26. I don't really plan on being married when I'm 26. Maybe I'll get married when I'm 28 or so. I want to enjoy being young and, having fun. Who knows who you might marry? You never know. Oh, whenever I go to school, a lot of people are mean to me and stuff. But they say that the people who get picked on the most, made fun of, they're usually the ones that succeed in life. I hope it turns out that way for me, because I deserve it. I'm trying. Seems like sometimes you try and you don't get nowhere. But that's not going to make me give up. I have a life to live. In fact, I have more years ahead of me than I have lived right now. Because twice my age is only 32. What year will I be 32? Let's see, 2013. Man, that's a while from now. Shoot. I wonder who will be president then. Right now, the president of the United States is Bill Clinton. I wrote a letter to him. I got an answer. I think he's pretty nice. A lot of people don't like him because he's a Democrat. I am a Democrat, and my parents are. I don't have nothing against the other parties. I think we should all, come together as one. Oh, and I'm kind of shy, too. I'm not a people person. I'm a loner. Some people may consider me like that. Sometimes I consider myself as that. There's nothing wrong with that. That's just the way I am. You can't change me. I can talk to people, but, I just don't go up to people and start talking and stuff. I talk to people at school, but a lot of times I keep to myself. I don't know why. It's just the way I am.